Alright guys, coming to you from Shenzhen, China. I'm here bringing you the smartwatches of the future. Well, hopefully. Anyway guys, I want to show you the P1, i1 Enfit P1 watch with blood pressure. I want to talk about the app, and I want to talk about ECG. So I'm going to quickly go through that. Let's remember, guys, I'm not here really to make any money on this. I'm really here to promote the smartwatches, to make them better, to start bringing practicality to the smartwatches. So let's remember that as we go on and we talk about these things. So the app is a 6.0 68. That's this app you see right here. They all look the same, but they're not the same. The 68 has blood pressure. The 74 doesn't. This is the one currently on Google, guys. You can look it up, check it out. No blood pressure there. So go ahead and, if you want to check it out, go right ahead. Anyway, guys, let's go over here. We'll show you this app. We have the sports feature. We have, which does have the ECG, and it does have the blood pressure on the bottom. We do have the beats per minute, so we have your heart rate here. Mr. Tick does a very great job of reviewing this part of it, so if you want to watch it, how it works, it's awesome. It's all day long. You can see it draws you a little scale up and down. So it's reading all day long, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful app. If you're a sports active type person, I highly, highly recommend this. So I recommend this as a gift. If you know somebody who's an athlete, they will love this watch because of that heart rate. Just only because of that heart rate, because it's so good. But like I said, we have ECG and we have blood pressure. And the blood pressure app, part of it, you can use it. It works very well. You can see it. I made a video of it, so I get excited when I talk about it. Watch me on the video. It's very exciting because it's accurate, and that's why I'm excited on it, guys. So the other thing is I wanted to talk about was the blood pressure calibration. So in order for the blood pressure to work, guys, you must calibrate. This will ask you 3 times. The only app that I know that asks you 3 times. You can do it 3 times throughout the day if you have that kind of time, but just do it 3 times immediately, back to back. You have to do that to get you a good blood pressure reading, guys. But it's there for you. That's what's not on the 74. So that's not on the 74. And let's see what else. We have the firmware upgrade. That's what I really want to talk to you about, guys. If you do buy the watch right here, do not firmware upgrade this number 68. Where do you get the number 68? The only place to get it, guys, is chronosblade.com. Click on downloads on the home page. It's right above, right on top. Downloads. The only app that's there. Download it to your phone, and you'll get this fabulous app. So the only place to get it is on my website, chronosblade.com, guys. So once you do that, please do not upgrade this, because what's going to happen is you're going to zap your watch. I just came back from the office of i1 Enfit to fix this particular watch. 3 hours, guys. I'm not going to spend 3 hours there for each and every one of you that make a mistake like that. So if you buy it and you update it, you lost it. Sorry about that, guys, but I have to do that. I'm not going to spend 3 hours. Again, if you hit firmware upgrade, it's not going to work because I have less than 50%. If you can read above, it'll show you. If you have less than 50%, it won't upgrade your watch. So, but what it does, guys, if it is above, if this watch was above 50%, what it would say is, do you want to upgrade again? It'll ask you the question. So even if you accidentally hit that, it'll still ask you, do you want to upgrade, yes or no? Of course, hit no and get out of there, because you might accidentally hit it, but it gives you another chance to do it. So can't say you accidentally hit it twice. So I don't want to hear anybody trying to send me back a watch using that line. But anyway, that's why I wanted to come to you guys and update you guys on that, tell you guys and forewarn you guys on that, and make a video on that. Now let's talk about the ECG. So the ECG is back here on sports. The ECG is right there. And we're going to talk about that. But let's just digress just a second because I saw something I want to talk to you about, guys. It's this, because it's fabulous. I want to show you one of the other features of this watch that works quite well, the sleep mode. Here we go, guys. I sleep 5 hours. I do get 5 to 6 hours of sleep. It's not good. I don't recommend that, but it just happens to be me that does that. But it tells you 21% deep sleep, 77% light sleep, 2% awake. It works. It's such a great. If you're tracking your health, this works. Blood pressure works. The only watch in the market that I would say it comes close. It comes super close. So you have a watch doing blood pressure, you have a watch doing ECG. Don't know quite about the ECG if it's working or not, guys, because I don't know how to read those things. Most of us don't. But if you do, or you're going to take it to a doctor to look at it, and you're into that, it has that. It has the ECG on it, as you can see from the back. So, but you can see this sleep app is fabulous. It gives you a breakdown of how you slept. So it's awesome. It's pretty awesome. I like it, and I like it a lot. So we'll let's go back. Let's go back to where we were started. Was the ECG, guys. So this watch, I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to show you something. If it works the first time, we got lucky. If not, I'm going to show you how to use it, and it always works the way I do the ECG on this. Okay, so let's push this over to the side, and what happens, guys, is you do the watch, and then we're going to refresh it, and it's going to download onto the app, and we can take a look on the chart. Okay, so here we go. Give me a second. Putting it on. Okay, the watch is on. I'm going to, now what I would do is put it on lightly. Don't put it on tight, and I'll show you why in a second. We'll go ahead and we'll go back. We'll hit ECG, and we're on the left wrist, and we'll do this. Now this little symbol here, we're going to have to put a finger there. So we'll go ahead, we'll do this, and we'll see what happens. Oh, it failed. So that's once it failed. We'll try again. And we'll try that. Okay, guys, we got lucky there. It worked. If it works for you, that's great. The reason why it worked is because I pushed forward, and I pushed forward with this finger. I put my other finger here, and you'll see why that worked. In a second, I'm going to take off the watch, and I'm going to flip it over and explain to you. Okay, guys? Here we go. Because I don't sell these watches. I don't work for I1 and Fit. I tell you the truth. I have no reason not to tell you the truth. Since you have to be relaxed and be calm anyway when you do this, I'm going to show you how to use your finger, and that always works with the fingers. But let me explain what's happening. See these little diodes, I guess they're called? Pins, they're called. What happens is when you have it on, it's touching your skin, and this is electrical, and then this is trying to read your electric circuit, but this is interfering with it. So when I push it forward, and you saw me doing the little trick, I don't know if you guys noticed, I was pushing forward, keeping that away from my skin from touching. And that's why it worked. It's a kind of a flaw in the design. They needed to push that further in somehow. When they designed it, but I don't think they realized it until after it was done. But that's why you will get error message. So if you continually get error message, the way to do it, guys, let's show you how you do that. Real simple. You go to ECG. Now, we're going to use the middle finger. It's your fattest finger. We're going to put it over to the back of these two steel plates. We're going to put it over there. And we're going to go back one more. I'm going to hit ECG. And we're going to put a finger there, or a finger there. And now we completed the circuit, guys. And the other thing, I drank coffee. So it's not good. I needed to wake up. I know this ECG is going to come out horrible. Probably all over the place. So, let's go. Got to be careful. So I'm completing a circuit, guys. That's all it wants. It just wants a circuit. From a circle going around the heart. And there it is. Do you saw how fast that worked with the finger, guys? Real easy. So do the finger. If it doesn't work with the wrist, some of you it might work easily. You might get that little trick I showed you. So showing you the tricks, how to do it, because I think some people, I read some, other people writing about it, not on my website or anything like that, but other people, talking about it, that it doesn't work, blah, 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 and maybe that's why. And I showed you why, because of the back. So, anyway, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and bring the app back. We'll go ahead and refresh the page and bring out the sports. You guys, so the way to refresh it, to get this watch to talk to this, is to refresh the app. All right, guys? So here we go. And it says synchronous data, and we're waiting. Refresh. Do you read the top? You guys can see it. It's going and it's refreshing everything. See? Gotta do that Batman song. Batman. God, I'm dating myself, guys, and most of you don't even know that show. Crazy. Anyway, so there we go. We got it. So we're gonna go to device now. And we're going to go to, oops, my bad. We're going to go over here. We're going to go to ECG. See it, guys? ECG. We're going to tap it. We'll go right there. And there it is. 1250, 1252. That has to be it. You see the time? My average beats per minute. I guess the coffee still has, didn't really affect me yet. I do have low beats per minute, heart rate. I do exercise. That's why. But I have high blood pressure. Don't ask me how that happened, guys, but it does. So anyway, we go through there. Now there's a little feature here. This little button right there. We're going to tap that. Look what happens there. Flip it over. Make sure we got this the right way. I do it by reading this in the bottom. And we'll see. And you can just move it along your finger. Now in the beginning, you're going to get a lot of gibberish. Guys, tons of gibberish, and then it's going to settle down. Oh Jesus, I think the coffee did affect me. That is too funny. Oh boy. Okay, that's probably right there. You got to find a few seconds where it looks normal. That's the normality factor right there. Yep, right there. So guys, that is a normal ECG. Perfect ECG, guys. So, nice. You would bring that to the doctor. He would read it. He would go, okay, I got it. Maybe you need a real ECG to be hooked up to the machine. But it's just more of a precautionary thing, guys. So, it's a nice feature of the watch. So this watch, we have blood pressure that works, the ECG, if you know how to use the machine. I just showed you how to use the feature correctly. And, you have the sleeping, data that it takes if you wear it while you're sleeping. It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. So let's go and one more thing. Let's go back. And we'll go back here. And we'll go to, I want to show you my profiles. I got to cover this up, guys, because the next thing it's going to show is my profile. and it's gonna up there has my email. So I'm gonna go to settings. Now I can bring this off. Whoops, a daisy. It's the thing about playing with these things. If you accidentally just tap it. So you see that, guys? 06068. So that's the version. Don't app update, because then it'll give you the 74. Don't do it. Leave it alone. The 68 is the only one that has blood pressure. So leave it alone. That's all I want to remind you. Leave everything alone, guys. So let's bring it back. Okay, let me just do that. Just put it up there. Yeah, okay, here we go. Alright, I just don't want to show my... I have a business email and a private email, and I put the private one in there. That's why, guys. If not, I will always give you an email, and anybody could even reach me through all the comment section. I respond to everybody, okay? So it's not a big deal. So 55 beats per minute. That's me. I am low. It's cool. So guys, I don't know what else to tell you about the watch or the app, actually, but it's great. It's fabulous. Use it. I'm going to show you a video now. And on the video, it's basically a craft beer place by my house. I promise you guys I'll break up the monotony from the smartwatches, and I would bring to you a little life of Shenzhen. Okay, guys? Thank you again for watching, and enjoy the video. Bye-bye. Alright, guys. Here we go. We're back in Shenzhen, China. I'm at my brew pub Taps. This is one of the places I hang out and eat, because they have American food, which is pretty hard to find. And so it's a bar, craft beer. As you can see, they got the little they got the big machines. I shouldn't say little, they got the big machines there. So I'll show you the menu, and I'll show you some of the logic behind China as we walk in. And I'll show you this. So if you see that right there, craft beer, which is cool. I like craft beer, and they have good beer here. The problem is they have stuff in English, as you can see. And I'll check here. This is the point, the logic of living in China. And you can see that they have this, right? And it's in English, beautiful. And you think, you look over, and you want to know about the beers, and guess what? Nothing in English except craft beer. So it's part of living in China. It's the logic isn't there. It's like, why would you put a little bit of English and then not even advertise the beers in English? And that's the hard part living in China, guys. Just understanding the logic. I'll go in here. We'll check out the I think they're called vats. Is that right, guys? They're called vats. We'll bring it out a little bit, and we'll bring this out, and there we go. Those are the machines. You see that? It's pretty cool. They're big. They're massive. So they brew their own beer here. This isn't too far from my house. We're probably talking about, let's give it an American system. Let's give it about 300 yards, which would be about, I would say about 200 to 300 meters. 300 meters probably, 200 yards away. So anyway, guys, that's is all the machines. It's pretty cool. They got good food here, and this is one of the places. Since I told you guys I'd be bringing a part of the Shenzhen into the smartwatch business, let's look at some of the beers they have here. You'll see up here they have good beer. We'll bring it up, and they got the percentage up there of beers, so you can see percentages. So if any guys want to make comments and say which one you want, go ahead and make the comment. It's cool. It's great. I love it. So again, guys, enjoy Shenzhen as I'm doing, because I enjoy it. And talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Alright, guys, Hopefully you enjoyed the little videos. Nothing exciting, but it was just a little, episode to break away from the smartwatches. Once again, I just wanted to explain to you guys that I'm not here to make any money. It's not my primary means of making money. Absolutely not. I'm here for other reasons. And what I'm trying to do, again, guys, is try to bring the smartwatches that you'd like. So buying power, guys, let me explain how it works. So the more buying power I have, the better, how would I say, more say I have. So, I could do things where if I say put this here, do that to a watch, or do that. If I have buying power, guys, I could do all that. I could do more than what I'm doing currently. And I would like that, just so I could bring the real watches that we need here, or let's call it back home, wherever home is for you guys. So help me out to get that buying power, and I will go, and I will, as we say in America, I'd go to bat for you. So I will go and fight for the right watches that we need. This one here I feel is on track for what we need. Big display. It's not that skinny. I don't like the skinny, trackers that they have out there. Just can't read it. It's okay for the ladies, but I just think for men this is a little bit better. I'm going to try to get them to keep on working on this and make it better, this style. What I'm going to try to do with this watch here is get them to make the screen bigger. If you look at your watches, guys, if you own one, there's about, I want to say, 1/4 of an inch on the bottom that's not being used. So if we could take it all the way down, this watch would be fabulous, and a few other more improvements on it. So that's what I like to do. Just keep working on this watch, making it better, which I did by getting the blood pressure on it, and we'll make it better, guys. We'll make the whole industry better together. Okay? Thank you for watching the channel. Please subscribe. That helps a lot. Again, let's get the buying power. Let's get what we want out there. Thanks, guys. Have a good day, and look forward to our next video. Bye-bye.